Everybody, we're going to work on two-digit addition with regrouping. So to get started, the first thing I want to do is review a double-digit addition checklist. So you can pause the video here and print this out, or just copy the steps over onto your own piece of paper. And you can use this checklist as you go along to complete your addition problems. So let's get started. So the first thing that we want to do when we look at a double-digit addition problem is find the ones place in the problem. So let's look at the entire problem, 64 plus 28. I need to find the column that has the ones place, and it's right here. And my first step is to add the numbers in the ones place. So if you can do it in your head, you can go ahead and do that. Or if you would like to create dots for yourself, you can do that too. So I'm going to make the dots on my paper. So I'm going to make the dots for the number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I see the number 8. So I'm going to make dots for the number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, my next step is I need to figure out how many there are all together. And then I'm going to write my answer below the line. So let's count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So since we know when we're doing two-digit addition, we can only put one number in underneath each column. I got a number 12 that has 2 digits. So I need to figure out how to regroup the number 12. So I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to break it up into my place value chart. So I'm going to look at the number, and I'm going to figure out which number's in the ones place and which number's in the tens place. So you can help me. You can call it out if you know which number is in the ones place in the number 12. It's the number 2. And the 1 is in the tens place. So now that's going to help me to figure out how to break up my number with regrouping. So the number 12, I'm going to put the 2 that's in the ones place over here in the ones place. And then my number 1 is in the tens place. So I'm going to put it over here because it's in the tens place. Okay, so I solved for my ones column. Now I need to solve for my tens column. So let's again make dots for our numbers. And remember, we need to make our dot for our number 1 up here. So I'm going to start with the number 1. 1. Now I need to make dots for the number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I have one more number down here. 1, 2. Now I need to add them up all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so the answer is 9, and I put it in the bottom. So now we can read our problem. 64 plus 28 equals 92. Let's do another example. This time I'm actually going to make some room at the top. Okay. Alrighty. Let's do another one. So my first step is to always look at the math symbol. It says it's addition, it's a plus sign, so we're adding the numbers. The next step is to add the numbers in the ones place. So let's go ahead and get our marker ready so we can make some dots to add 5 plus 7. So let's start with the number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now the number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, now we need to figure out how many are there all together. Let's figure it out and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I got 12 again. Okay, so we need to break up that number because 12 is a 2-digit number and we cannot put it down here. We have to regroup it. So here's our number 12. Let's break it apart into tens and ones so we can regroup it. So, like before, the 2 is in the ones place and the 1 is in the tens place. Now we know how we can regroup our number in our problem. So our 2 goes in the ones place and our 1 goes in the tens place. Cool. Now we can continue adding. I'm going to get my marker ready so we can do dots. So here's the number 1, so I'm going to give 1 dot. 3, we need 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. And then we have 5, we need 5 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I need to add them all together. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now we can read the whole problem. 35 plus 57 equals 92. Awesome. Let's do one last one together and then you guys can practice on your own. I'm going to make room again for that in case we have to regroup. There we go. And for our answers. Okay. So if you remember the first step for adding 2-digit numbers, we need to check the sign. And again, it says to add, so we're going to be adding all of our numbers. We see a plus sign. Okay, so our next step is to add the numbers in the ones place. So number 4, we need 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we need to see how many there are all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, again, we got a 2-digit number. So we need to break that number apart. I'm going to put it over here so we can break it apart in the place value chart. So the number 11, let's look at the number. There's a 1 in the ones place and a 1 in the tens place. So we can use our place value chart to help us figure out where our numbers go in our addition problem. So there's a 1 that goes in the ones place and there's a 1 that goes up here in the tens place. So we have 1 10 and 1 1, and that makes the number 11. All right, let's get on to adding the tens place. Here we go. 1, 1. Now we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have 2. 1, 2. Okay, the next step is we need to add them all together. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. All right, now we can read our whole problem. 54 plus 27 equals 81. Nicely done, my friends. Now you guys can work on your own worksheet.